My name is Nick Maybey. I'm the Chief Executive of E3G. Adaptation policy has to take into account issues of conflict, because adaptation is really about how people manage resources, how they cooperate over things like water, land, forestry, and these are issues people have fought over for centuries. They're always conflicted. They're often related to identity and communal conflict. So when we say climate change will change how water is distributed, fish are distributed, about how people manage things, we know that people are quite likely to come to conflict over there if the systems that govern those resources aren't flexible to the new circumstances. So there's no automatic link, there's no immediate link, but we do have to say, is this governance system, is the way we manage this at the local level, or the national level, or even between countries, is this going to be resilient to the kind of climate change we see? And not just the 2 degrees we hope for, but also the 4 degrees that is quite likely to happen. And this is an issue not just for the developing world, but also for the developed world. For example, the common fisheries policy will collapse under climate change as it's currently managed. We need to change the structures so they manage that resource better and countries get what they see as their fair share of the fish. So how do we take this forward? There's a lot of uncertainty. We're not going to get rid of that uncertainty. Some of it's scientific. A lot of it is about how political and social systems respond to these type of changes. The future will not look like the past. And so we will always be working in a kind of uncertainty, but we have to make decisions. So we suggest a risk management framework where we try and deal with all these uncertainties explicitly and look at which interventions are most robust to different scenarios and give the best value to people and to the objectives we're trying to pursue, which are development, but also include security and other aspects. And that sounds simple, but really we have a lot of tools to develop, a lot of issues to manage, and a lot more data to collect if we're going to manage that. So I think all governments need to invest in a new approach, in new data, and in new skills if they're really going to make their development policies resilient to a climate change world.